Hi, it's Al here from the Rider Firm, and today I'm going to walk you through unboxing your new privateer bike. So thank you very much and congratulations on your new bike purchase. All you're going to need to do is to fit your front wheel and fit the bars once you've removed all the packaging. Other than that, it's pretty much ready to go. So you're just going to need a torque wrench and some means of removing the packaging, some scissors, side cutters, maybe a knife for opening the box, and that's about it. So first of all, got to get into the box. So you cut the tape. Inside the box, you're going to find a load of packaging. We have tried to use environmentally friendly materials where we can, so hopefully much of it you can recycle, which would be awesome. You do need to find a small parts box. That's there at the end of the box, and you should find a PDI form which should show that your bike's been fully checked over, as well as various bits and pieces for your bike, like the tokens for your fork when you get to set that up. So let's crack on with removing all the packaging. Your front wheel will be packaged separately. With the majority of the packaging out, you're ready to remove your bike. With the bike out of the box, we need to remove all of the packaging. When you do this, be super careful that you don't scratch the bike, cut through any hoses or anything. With most of the packaging off, we can remove the cardboard from the forks. So with the packaging off, we're ready to fit the bars. On this bike we have a race face stem, and this has got a top lock bar clamp. What this means is that the two top bolts are done up to torque until the clamp is touching, and then the bottom two bolts are tightened afterwards. When we fit the bar, make sure that the cables and hoses are orientated correctly, as they are now. I'm just going to nip the bolts up, stop them falling out. We can fine tune the bar position at a later time, but we can get it roughly right now. So angle it where you think you'd probably like it, and then we can get these bolts torqued. So we've got a torque wrench here. This race face stem, the bolts need to be torqued to 6 Newton meters. So as I said, we're doing these top bolts first. There we go, so those top bolts are fully tightened to 6 Newton meters. If you have a different stem, you'll have to follow the manufacturer's instructions. Now we're nipping up the bottom bolts, and we tighten them evenly, so bit by bit, don't just crank one of them all the way up. There we go. So that's all 4 bolts tightened to 6 Newton meters. Next up, we're going to fit the front wheel. So remove the packaging from the axle and the spacers from the front caliper, and remove your thru-axle. With the spacers removed from the caliper, careful that you don't pull your front brake lever. We're now ready to fit the front wheel. Guide the disc in between the pads of the caliper and insert the axle. Now we need to tighten the axle, so Rock Shops recommend 9 to 13.5 Newton meters. Got this torque wrench set to 12. And that's the front wheel installed. So with the bike fully assembled, there's still a few things that you'll need to do. You'll notice obviously that the tyres are flat. The tyres should be pretty much seated on the rims, but they don't have any sealant in them because that would probably just cause a big mess in the box. We do include sealant with the bike, so you'll need to add the sealant and inflate the tyres to your preferred pressure. Hunt bike wheels do have a how-to for this, for setting your wheels up tubeless, so you might want to check that out on the Hunt website. Also, you will need to fit some pedals, and you may also want to tweak the shock and fork settings. And there is a how-to for that on the Privateer website. So if you head to privateerbikes.com, then all the information should be there to help you set your suspension up. So that's it, everything should be sorted now. Thanks very much for choosing to ride a Privateer, and thanks for watching the video. If you need any help at all, then hit us up at the Rider Firm and we'll help out with any questions you may have. Thanks very much, cheers, bye bye.